Welcome to Back of the Net this evening. We're live at the Moat side for Merstham against Leiston tonight, live on Susie 103.4, live online as well for Back of the Net this evening. Welcome. We've got a star-studded lineup this evening in the commentary team with Mark White, the Dorking Wanderers manager, Ant Jupp, the Hawley Town manager. Going to get you guys to concentrate a little bit on the opposition tonight of Leiston, and Mark Okoye, who's suspended this evening, and Malcolm Porter, get you guys to have a look mainly at Merstham tonight. And very much looking forward to this one, Mark. Two teams, as I say, at different ends of the table, but two teams that can play good football. Yeah, both teams can beat anybody on their day. Leiston desperately need a win. Playoff race is really hotting up. Teams outside the five at the moment are winning all their games, and as tends to happen this time of year, and they're under pressure, Leiston, to win tonight. But I fancy they probably will. And it'll be Merstham that kick us off this evening, and away we go. So the ball is with Merstham, and it's played out straight away to the far side, the right back position. Simon Cooper lays it in field. Merstham look to keep possession, as they do so well in the early stages of this game, hoping to get the influential Dan Bennett onto the ball as much as possible. And the ball is whipped straight away into the box. It's just gone a little bit too far, and Reese Hall will bring the ball down and bring it to Christian Campbell on this near side, who'll put the ball into the box, and it's almost met by a Merstham player, but it swings far away. And it's with Leiston at the moment, just inside their own half. And they'll look to turn in and possibly go back to the back four, being shut out by Simon Cooper, who's done well to win the ball back from Merstham. It's really good. It's with Dan Bennett on the edge of the box. Might fancy a shot. Decides to lay it off to Reese Hall, and he just can't square the ball into the path of Ibrahima Fofana. And it comes to a Leiston shirt, and Leiston are away on this near side. Well met by Christian Campbell. Really well harried by Merstham at the moment, who are not giving Leiston any time on the ball in the first part of this game. But it is Matt Blake, who we've talked so much about, with a little shoulder barge, taking the ball from a Merstham player, showing his strength. And it's now with Tom Howard, who's making his first start for a while tonight. Been injured for a lot of the season, Tom Howard. Highly regarded here at Merstham. Came through the Chelsea Academy, right the way through their youth teams. Makes a start tonight in midfield. And it's one back by Merstham, who've done really well again to win that back, and it's with Dan Bennett. And now on to Howard, who's going to drive towards the Leiston box and possibly get a shot. If he does, it curls round, and it was always going wide of the goal, but it was a good effort by Tom Howard on his right foot. Again, that pressing from Merstham, winning the ball back quickly. It's going to be a long night. I think the boys have got it spot on. It's going to be a long night for Leiston, and they keep trying to play out against this press. If he can beat that first line of defence of Merstham, then it can appear a little bit wide open. But it's not going to be easy for them to play out if Merstham persists with the same energy levels. And it's with Dan Bennett now on the edge of the box in a really dangerous area, and it's through into the middle, and it's going to fall to Dan Bennett, and it's well blocked on the line. A brilliant block on the line by Jeffords, just when we thought Merstham were going to take the lead tonight. It was great work from Ibrahima Fofana, who ran through in the middle of the box. It was a good shot, well saved, and then Dan Bennett latched onto the rebounds, and Dan Bennett shot was blocked on the line by Jeffords, and it's a corner to Merstham. Yeah, fantastic passage of play there by Merstham. I think you've looked at the way that Bold won the ball in the middle, broke through them for Fofana. Great opportunity, the follow-up shot, blocked on the line. A fair play to the Leiston guy, not giving up and following him. It's a corner for Merstham that swung well into the box, and it's Tues Enriquez who jumps higher than the Leiston defence, but it just heads wide of the goal, and it gives Leiston the opportunity to draw breath for a moment. It's a long throw towards the danger man, Matt Blake. It's well flicked on. Really good touch there by Blake. And it's Merstham looking for the linesman flag. It's not going to come. It's with Hibble on the far side, who'll lay it back. And Leiston seem to have players over here. They're driving into the box. It's the first real shot of note from Matt Blake, who turns and fires the ball over the bar. And that was a really good effort. Leiston can be dangerous on the break. Got themselves in a good opportunity. And it shows how dangerous Matt Blake can be as well. Playing a little bit more direct, and it is in towards Matt Blake, and he's managed to get a little bit of space. Matt Blake, he's put the ball just wide of the post, and it must have taken a little deflection there. It's a Leiston corner, and I think it just flicked off Enriquez, but it was a great ball in by Jefford, really direct, as we've been saying. 27 goals this season for Matt Blake. It's played, and it is Blake who heads it towards the goal. It's just flicked away by Merstham, and again, another opportunity for Matt Blake. How many more is he going to need? And Alex Adai is the one who receives the ball on the far side. Little step over from Adai, a few little step overs in fact, as he gets towards the 18-yard box. Neat little turn, looks to drive the ball in. He does low across the box, and it's a great chance again. And it's again fallen to Dan Bennett. It was a great piece of skill from Alex Adai. A few step overs there, driving into the 18-yard box. A great ball across, and Dan Bennett with another brilliant opportunity for Merstham to take the lead, and he puts it just wide. Another good chance.
Must score.
Yeah, definitely. I think they need to take one of these chances, because the rest of the team's going to be starting to think, oh, how many chances do we need today to put one in the net?
And it's with Merstham as now Fofana gets the ball. It's a good drive from Fofana, and he's clipped on the edge of the box, and the referee points. We don't know where he's pointing at the moment. He's pointing for a free kick to Merstham on the edge of the box. He took a long time, the referee there, and it was Fofana who picked up the ball in a dangerous area for Merstham, drove through the middle of the pitch just towards the 18-yard box, and he was clipped. Reesall stands to the one side, and it is Dan Bennett who's going to hit it. Dan Bennett over the wall and over the bar, and it wasn't quite what we'd hoped.
I think I jinxed him. Make sure they don't have the ability to turn, but at the same time, if you can see they're already going to turn. And
it's a great effort there. Just going to stop you, because that was a great effort from Simon Cooper, and it was a free kick just inside the Merstham's half, and Simon Cooper decided to have a shot, and he saw that Ashley Jones was just outside of his goal, and it was a great effort just on the roof of the net there from Simon Cooper.
That's a mirror of exactly how he scored against them last when we played them at their ground away. Halfway line strike from a free kick.
Bit sloppy there from Merstham, and the ball's picked up again by Muir, and it's on the edge of the box to Blake, and he has a shot, and it's well saved by Smith in the Merstham goal. And again, Blake with another opportunity, and it's like they're half chances, but for him, a half chance is always going to get you a shot off at goal.
I think he's had 4 shots on target now.
And it's a great ball into the box, and it's just wide. Great corner in from Dan Bennett.
Yeah, another Merstham chance. I mean, as everyone said, they've really got to start taking these. Otherwise, you can see with the way that Leiston are getting into the game that they're going to take one of their chances sooner rather than later.
And it's played over towards Campbell on this near side, and can Campbell keep the ball in? He can just about keep it in there, and he's got Howard back helping him. It is with Tom Howard right now on the edge of the Leiston box. He'll look to knock it in. No, he doesn't. He looks to take it across the box. A little Cruyff turn there from Howard, and looking for somebody to help him out, and it is Campbell now in the box. Good chance this for Merstham. Alex Adai has the ball out of his feet. Great shot from Adai, and it's just wide of the post. Really good play from Merstham there. Great feet from Alex Adai to get a little bit of space in the box, and he drives it just past to the post. And another opportunity, and it's with Merstham over for a corner. Dan Bennett will get this ball into the box, but it goes long towards Cooper, who flicks it in, and it's a good save in the end by Jones. And there goes the half-time whistle. Half-time here at the Moat side, and it is 0-0. Yeah, Leiston's hopes of automatic promotion, I'm sure, have gone, with Havant and Waterlooville and Bognor looking to take that place. But as you say, Mark, they'd want to go into those playoffs with momentum, and having lost the last 2, Leiston, they'll be looking to, like you say, bounce back tonight. It's Alex Adai who's shot from far out, and it's a wonderful goal from Alex Adai. And Merstham take the lead at the Merck side as they all run over towards Mick Sullivan, the assistant manager. The Leiston players seemed to go to sleep then, and they just drifted the ball towards Alex Adai. It was about 25 yards out, and again we saw it in the first half. Ashley Jones was well out of his goal, and Alex Adai took one touch to put it over Ashley Jones.
I think it was a bad mistake by the Leiston centre-back, just dwelt on the ball too much, lost possession. Fair play to Adai for hassling him, and as you say, keeper off his line, and a great finish.
Merstham 1-0 up at the Moat side. It's been a fairly even game so far.
The visitors under a lot of pressure now, staring down at maybe a 3rd straight defeat.
And the ball is with Muir, who turns well. It's a neat little run, and he plays it into the box, and it's going to fall all the way in, and it's a fantastic finish. What a great finish there. And that is Seb Dunbar getting forward for Leiston, and just when we thought Merstham were on top, Seb Dunbar nicks in, nice little flick over Josh Smith into the Merstham net, and it's 1-1 here. That was a great turn.
As I say, you're always most vulnerable when you've just scored, and that's where Merstham were there within 5 minutes. Leiston come back in, great move down the left-hand side, great ball inside the full-back, and Dunbar comes onto it and a decent finish from him.
Great turn by Nico Muir in the middle of the pitch. He just strode past a couple of Merstham defenders, laid the ball perfectly into the path of Seb Dunbar, who took one touch for a cheeky little flick. Great opportunity. It's another goal for Merstham. And it's Tom Howard just on the edge of the box, just inside the 18-yard box. And Tom Howard, with his right foot, floated the ball over Ashley Jones into the corner. And Merstham take the lead. It was a great touch from Tom Howard just inside the 18-yard box. He took a touch, flicked it with his right foot, and it just lofted over Ashley Jones and into the bottom of the net. And Merstham back in front here at the Moat side, 0-0 at half-time. We've had 3 goals so far in the second half. We're only 10 minutes in, and we'll forget about the goal now, Mark, and we'll just talk about that finish from Tom Howard.
It's different class from Tom Howard. He's been struck with injuries, but whenever he's in the squad, he brings a different type of quality. And you've just seen it for yourself. Absolutely unreal strike.
This type of formation, it's a kind of on-the-ball formation designed to, open up the opposition and win the game. But when you're absolutely under pressure, you really should be playing almost a man-for-man sort of type formation.
We just saw some pressing from Leiston then. If you press Merstham, you're going to have to be good because they can move the ball really quickly, and they've done that here. And Samuels has the ball on the edge of the 18-yard box. He looks to play it in. Tom Howard picks the ball up, the goal scorer, and it's all the way across the pitch to Adai on this far side. And Adai, little turn, great ball in the box. That's a fantastic ball across the 18-yard box from Alex Adai. And it
Dangerous
just goes
player.
all the way across. And Leiston have it all to do in this second half as we go into the almost into the final 30 minutes of the game. 33 minutes left in this second half. Plenty of time. As this ball's played in for Leiston, it is Matt Blake who jumps up for the header. It's a great save by Josh Smith. It'll fall to the goal scorer on the near side, Dunbar. It's a great save by Josh Smith. And he's just waiting for the ball to be put out of play. That was a great save from Josh Smith. It was a really, really good ball put in by Muir. He's been really dangerous, Muir, in this second half. He put it in. It was a great header and a great save by Josh Smith, who's just gone down injured now.
We can't miss out Cooper there. We've literally lost his defending there.
Keeper looks in trouble. I'm assuming there's one on the bench, is there, Mark?
No, we don't have a spur on the bench, but Simon Cooper is well more than equipped to put the number 1 shirt on. Looks like that may happen if Josh has to come off, to be honest with you.
Josh Smith will now have to go off, and it does look like it is Simon Cooper that's going to put that shirt on and go in goal. He's wearing the captain's armband tonight. He's been up and down the pitch, defending well, attacking well, and now we're going to see him in the Merstham goal. It's with Leiston right now as they look to drive forward and create something themselves. It's into the feet of Matt Blake, who takes a little shift and shoots, and it's well saved by Simon Cooper. Matt Blake being dangerous, just no time at all, but just took 1-2 touch and shot straight away on the goal. The ball's with Merstham at the moment, just adjacent to the 18-yard box on the far side, and it is with Adai, who has a run into the box, and it's a great twist and turn by Adai. It's a fantastic save, and it falls there down to Fofana, and it was a great opportunity. Great work again on that far side by Merstham, and Fofana really should have scored.
Yeah, Campbell did really well there, broke in from the left-hand side, got a great shot off, came straight to Fofana, and he unfortunately knocked it over.
Leiston defending for the whole game in the last third has been dreadful.
The way it's looking at the moment, looks like Merstham, got a lot more drive about them. Look like they're going to nick the third, but Leiston have got some big lads up top. I mean, I'd start going more direct.
Here's Alex Adai, great run into the Merstham box, great shot from Alex Adai, and a fantastic save by Jones, and another great run from Adai. And here's Fofana for Merstham into the Leiston box. Great pace for him, Fofana, and it's another great save for Jones, but it's another good opportunity for Merstham. It's a free kick to Leiston. There's a few arguments going on, and Michael Abnett will do well not to get involved with Muir there. There's a clear push on Muir off the ball. If the referee's seen that, Michael Abnett could be in a lot of trouble, and there's a few players right now that are getting involved, and this is all getting a little bit nasty. There's a couple of groups of players that are pushing and shoving going on here, and Alex Adai is involved with a real tussle in the middle of the pitch that the referee hasn't even seen. Tom Kavanagh's about to go and get involved as well, and this is all getting a little bit nasty. And the referee has some thinking to do, and Fofana will pick up the ball now just on the edge of the Leiston box, and he gets a shot off, and the referee's blown the whistle, and Fofana is going to get his second booking of the game, and he's off.
You just pushed the defender after a challenge, but I wouldn't say it was worthy of a second.
And Fofana is going off now. He's just coming off on this near side, and the Merstham striker is dismissed for a second booking, and a very silly second booking as well. It only just been booked, both those bookings in the space of 5 minutes, and now Leiston have the extra man Simon Cooper comes out and he looks to collect it, and he doesn't quite collect it. It's bouncing around in the Merstham box, and they get really lucky there, Merstham, because nobody seemed to know where that ball was as it was bouncing around, and eventually they'll get it out to Dan Bennett, who is clearly carrying an injury for Merstham now. That's a poor kick from Cooper, and it's now fallen to Blake, the one player they don't want it to fall to. And Blake hits the ball, and it's gone over the bar, and it was another half chance for Matt Blake, and it was a really poor effort in the end on the left foot of Matt Blake. And it has finished at the Moat side, and it is Merstham who take that victory tonight. We saw at the very start of the game, they pressed high, they pressed well, but that energy from Merstham was just too much for Leiston this evening.
Yeah, no, agreed. I thought Merstham thoroughly deserved the victory. I think Leiston probably had it for about maybe 20 minutes in the first half, but second half, you can see Merstham dominated the game, and when they were 2-up, they had by far the better chances.
Yeah, big thank you to Mark Okoye, Malcolm Porter, Anthony Jupp and Mark White, the guests this evening. Thanks very much for joining us, guys. And the players making their way off the pitch, and it has finished here at the Moat side, and it's Merstham 2, Leiston 1.